Alright, so next up we have Chun-Li and Morrigan, and they're in the solo unit that I chose to pair with them is Batsu from Rival Schools. Now Chun-Li comes from Street Fighter, Morrigan, she comes from the Darkstalker series, the Darkstalker series of games, and their attacks basically are like a lot fast paced and what have you. So let's get started. And the way Batsu attacks, and I'm going to show you guys. So again, like without me getting too fucking confused as to what the hell I was saying, but first I'm going to show you guys the combination that I normally use when going up against enemies with the block meter, and then I'm going to show you the way Batsu attacks, and then I'm going to show you the cross up. Now when you first get Chun-Li and Morrigan, they're only going to have the first three attacks, which is A right there, forward and A, and back A. That's it right there. You know, I should really take that off, that block meter off as of right now, because I don't really need it during this demonstration. But yeah, it's those first three attacks, and after you reach ways into the game and after they level up enough, then they get down in A, which is this, her focus attack, and finishing shower, and then up in A. And that's how it works. And then your solo unit, which is Batsu, who I feel is the best combination for Chun-Li and Morrigan, but again, it's just from my experience. He works more aerodynamically, and so this is one of those units where you have to be careful not to have the attacks hit in midair to where all of the other attacks won't touch. But this is how he attacks. See, that's what I was talking about right there. Now you notice that like one of his hits had missed the target in midair. So again, like you got to be careful, because like you want every hit to count in this game. Like you don't want to pair them up with, you know, a pair unit that can't really work well with them. So let me turn back on the block setting. And we're gonna put it on the average, which is 16. As a matter of fact, for these guys, like I'm gonna go like a bit higher, because they have one of the better and like most noticeable block breakers in the game. So when you're going up against a enemy with the block meter on them, basically what you want to press in combination, the attack sequence for Chun-Li and Morrigan is down A, right A, forward A, and then up A. And that's basically what you want to do. And during your right and A, that's when you want to call out Batsu. So I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Now right before she kicks him, that's when you want to call him in. And that's basically the attack sequence that I use with them. And again, Batsu is one of those trickier ones to use. And some of the other solo, I can't necessarily remember. I think I tried to use, well, you can also use Seiya with them, but I believe she works better with other pair units, which of course I'm gonna be getting to that. But yeah, this is basically like the team that you want to have. And again, that combination is down, in A, back A, or I don't know why it's saying back, but like right A, so it's down, right, A or forward A at that point, either A or forward A after right A. And during right A, right as she's turning upside down, that's when you want to call in Batsu, and then you hit them with either A, forward A, or any combination of those two. And then after that, like the last one that you want to use is up A. So show you guys again. And they caught him in midair like that. And so that's what you want. You want every hit to hit. Their attacks do knock the target in midair, you know, so like part ways. So you want to make sure that you call them out at the right time. So right as soon as that spin kick is hitting, that's when you want to call them out. That way those attacks that Batsu is doing in the air, they make contact. So show it one more time. And that's how it's done right there. So the window of opportunity to call in any solo unit that you have paired with Chun-Li and Morrigan is basically after back A and during that kick right there. That's the best time to call them in. Any other moments, like right as soon as they hit them like that, at the split second that you hit them, that's another moment you can call them in. So just to demonstrate. I guess if I'm gonna do that, I better take off the block settings because it's not a good demonstration to show if I have that on there. Then the guy won't flinch. But yeah, but right as soon as you press A, that's another window of opportunity. So to show that again properly. And like you're able to get the cross up like that, but you know, all those other attacks won't hit. But that is another window of opportunity, and maybe you can use that for like another solo unit that you feel that you would rather have with Chun-Li and Morrigan. Like another window of opportunity is either up in A, like that. But again, that's one of those attacks that you don't get till later on in the game. It does hold them in midair, just not as well as this does. I called them in at the wrong time. My mistake. Try to get that right. There we go. So as those kicks are hitting him, again, that's the best time to call him in. So let's finish this guy off and move to the next one. Oh, and just a note, it is possible to get some critical hits with this finisher, but you have to time it at the right moment. So there that goes. So moving on to the next pair unit.